thighs before pies. It's that time of year again where we do our thighs before pies workout on Thanksgiving Day. Today's workout is going to follow the continuous 20 plus structure, and we're going to be hitting lower body, our biggest muscle group. And then we have a finisher set at the end of the workout where we're hitting core. For our continuous 20 plus today, it's 6 exercises. They're going to be all body weight exercises today. 30 seconds of work with 10 seconds of transition. And we go through all 6 of those exercises for 5 rounds. And that's just 20 minutes out of your Thanksgiving day. For our finisher set that hits that side of core, I've got 3 exercises we're doing. Again, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of transition. But we're going through those 3 exercises for 3 rounds for that one. I'm going to walk you through all the exercises, and then we're going to jump right into this thighs before pies workout. These workouts are meant to be fun, they're meant to challenge you, and they're meant to help you stay consistent. That's the key, staying consistent. On Thanksgiving Day, you should never really think about having to burn off all the calories you're eating. We're simply doing this workout to stay consistent, and it should be something fun for you today. Some of these exercises are going to be new to you. They're going to be challenging, but as I always say, I'm up for that challenge, okay? Let's go through the 6 exercises on today's thighs before pies, and we'll jump into it. First exercise, we're just doing toe taps around the world. I have a dumbbell in front of me as just a guide, all right? You can use whatever. You can use a turkey there if you wanted to. Your frozen turkey, you could put it right there. But just doing toe taps around, okay? Just getting our body warmed up, getting a little bit of that cardio in there, getting the heart rate up, getting the body warm, so we can move into our next exercise, which is our offset squat jumps or rotational squats. So for this one, I'm just going to be off to the side, offset. I'm going to be squatting down low, keeping heels on the ground, right? Getting my glutes about in line with my knees, and then jumping over to that other side offset. Now, if you don't want to jump, you can just do side to side, okay? Side to side squats. Our third exercise, split squats. Split squat switches, and the way we're going to do these is we're going to set up in our split squat from the floor. Okay, so just kind of in this triangle shape. I'm going to come down, do 3 split squats. Once I get to the bottom of that third one, switch it out. And then 1, 2, 3, switch. Again, if you don't want to jump, you're just standing back up and going into a reverse lunge and then doing your split squats, all right? But I really want you to focus on that split squat and not bouncing through it, but really up, down, really squeezing, flexing. Right here, that's glute, up, down, all right? Our 4th and 5th exercise is probably going to be a new to you one. It's called a cross lift. I call it a cross lift, all right? The way we're going to do this one is almost like you're setting up for an RDL, like a single leg RDL. Got that foot behind us. So what we're going to do is take that foot behind us and cross it over. Like this, okay? Cross it over. I'm going to come down and kick it out. Bring it back in, kick it out. So from the side, I'm coming down, and you can see I'm trying to get really low. My knees coming forward, my heels staying on the ground, and I almost got my glute below my knee. And that back foot is around the back of my ankle almost. And then kick it up, straighten it out. My hands are on the ground. Now, you don't have the mobility to put your hands on the ground. Take that thing you were using for your toe taps and put it here in front of you, okay? And you come down and up, down and up. So this is a great little stretch for your hamstring. If you get that glute down below your knee, you're going to feel it in the quads. And we're also working glute. And we're working single leg. So we're working unilateral, and we're working on any muscular imbalances. And it's also working on your mobility. So use this little, the dumbbell or whatever you have if you can't quite reach down to the floor. We're doing that on each side, so start with your weaker side first. So then we're finishing with mountain climbers. Now you can do these from the floor and do them elevated. Just gonna bring it in. Just regular mountain climbers, again, getting that conditioning in, the little running action, working core. All right, those are the exercises for the first part of today's workout. Once we're done with the continuous 20 plus, I'll show you the exercises for our side of core, and we'll get into that. All right, so go ahead and get your things together, yourself together. You're your own best gym. I always say that. And we're going to start this year's thighs before pies workout. All right, beginning with our toe tap around the world, and thighs before pies continuous 20 is going to begin in under 10 seconds. No turning back now. We're going to get this done in 20 minutes and get on with our Thanksgiving day. Here we go. We're going to start toe tapping, getting the heart rate up, going around and around, side to side. Just tiny taps, nice and light on your feet, and use your arms as if you're outside doing that jog. Your heart rate will get up in our continuous 20 plus workouts because we are working for 30 seconds at a high rate, and you only get 10 seconds, so not a lot of time to get that heart rate down, so it's going to stay up there, especially once we get through the first round, okay? 10 seconds, we're going into our offset squat jumps. Setting up at the side, and take it down and over. You can also walk into this one. Just again, I'm using my arms here. Help me power through this. I've got my heels on the ground. I got my glutes in line with my knees. Pausing at the bottom. Explosive power jump out of the bottom. Less than 10 seconds. And into our split squats. 3 split squats, then we switch it out, okay? I have a feeling thighs are going to be on fire today. Set up, down for 1, 2, 3, switch. So nice and strong with that split squat. We're not bouncing through it. Good range of motion, driving the knee down, down, power out. Again, use your arms, especially as you fatigue. Less than 10 seconds. Definitely going to be feeling the thighs today. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, cross lift. So use this if you need it. Okay. So working my left leg first, coming down and up. I'm going to come all the way down. So I can get down there, see? Kind of getting a little ball at the bottom, and then sending that leg straight out. Shoot that leg out. Maybe keep your foot flexed and lead with that heel as you come up, and try to straighten your leg out. When you come up, and then when you come down, try to get that glute below your knee. We're feeling it in that thigh if you do that. Okay, now working the other side. Same thing on the other side. Tuck in behind. Almost like I got my shin to the back ankle there. Keeping the heel on the ground, sending the knee forward in a little ball, and sending my energy out through that extended leg. So you're working the glute on this side when you do that. So think of drawing a line with your heel as you go back. All right, now we're going into our mountain climbers. Just sprinting it out to the end of our first round. The knees up to the chest. Keep your shoulders over palms. You don't want to be here. Okay, you want to be pinching. It's only 30 seconds. Give it your all. You're halfway. And breathe. This is the time you imagine you're sprinting. And back to our toe taps. round 2. That was 1 round. Heart rate's up there. It's going to get a little higher. Side to side. 30 seconds, light toe taps. Woo. Getting that conditioning in today. Getting some strength in. Holding on to lean muscle with the body weight exercises. Getting our cardio in with this one and the mountain climber. Good combination of exercises today. All right, squat jumps. Set up to the side at an angle, down, up and over. Or good intention if you're taking the jump out, okay? And breathe. 10 more seconds. Stretch. Now nice and warmed up. Woo, maybe you got a better range of motion. Woo. All right, Swiss squats. Set up. And you're down, up, down, switch. And we're not on a tightrope, so that back leg, I'm not putting it straight behind me. It's off to the side just a little bit. And it's almost like a pulse. So we're not bouncing. Nice and controlled. So you're working the front leg. Don't think about the work coming from the back leg. That's a guide. Your knee comes down so you get a good range of motion. The work, front leg. All right, cross lifts. Breathe. All right, setting up. We're gonna take it down, out. You're drawing. Align with your heel. Extend. Down in a ball. Extend. Ooh, that quad is on fire if you're doing this right. Woo. Oh my goodness. Next side, other side. Be careful when you're coming up too, because we've got our head down, right? Be careful when you're coming up. Other side. So I'm coming down, getting that knee. It's coming forward just a little bit. Okay. Tucking, hooking this leg in behind, and then drawing that line, really extending that heel up. Trying to straighten out both legs at the top. Woo. Into mountain climbers. Woo. Here we go. Bring it in and in. Sprinting to the end of the round 2. Halfway, keep it going. Knees up to the chest. Come on, press palms into the ground or your bench. Final 10, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Back to toe taps. Oh my goodness. Feeling that lower body today. All right, we just keep going. That's what I like about these continuous 20 plus. We stay moving. Before you know it, we're going to be halfway done with the workout. We get halfway through this round. Come on, tiny taps. Tap, tap, tap. Reach out to that dumbbell, whatever you have on the ground. Less than 10. Keep it going. Find that rhythm. Stick with it. 10 seconds. We go into squat jumps or side-to-side squats. Setting up at that angle. Take it down and around. Pause at the bottom. Come out of it, nice explosive jump. Try to get your glutes in line with knees if you can. You don't need to come lower on this one. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Split squats. I'll do these facing you this time. You can see where my back leg is when I set up. It's off the side a little, or down. Front leg. That's where all the work is. I'm not taking that back leg and doing this. It's a front leg. Switch. Squeeze, lift, press away from the ground. Woo! Come on, Bella. 3, 2, 1, and up. Cross lifts. I'll do these facing you this time too. All right, so tucking behind, drop. Up, nice little ball. Really send the energy out through that back heel. In, out, in, out. Woo. It's almost like you're taking this back leg and you're pressing that front leg forward. Keep the heel on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Thighs on fire today. All right, other side. Coming down. See the ball here. And then extend all the way out. Flex the foot. Out, draw with your heel. Hit down. Get that glute below. Up. 10 seconds. Maybe pause at the bottom for a second. 1, out, in, out. Woo! And crawl your way over to your bench for our mountain climbers. And we're running to the end of round 3. Woo! Bring those knees higher. Come on, come on. Again, find a rhythm. Stick with it. Breathe in, breathe out. Over halfway. Keep running, come on. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're over halfway with the workout. 2 rounds to go. Toe taps. That heart rate for me, it's like 155, 160. It's pretty much staying there. Okay, so definitely burning some calories. Focusing on burning fat, but with these exercises today, the body weight strength, we are working with resistance. So we are holding on to that muscle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat jumps. You can do this. With a modified version if you need to. Take it down, around. You can see my knees track out also. Knees track out. Nice and wide. Heels on the ground so you're not coming forward. Hands up towards my ears at the bottom. So I'm not here. I'm going to be here. I'm not. 3, 2, 1. Split squats. Goodness gracious. We can do this. Offset. I'm down for 1, 2, 3. So front leg. That's where the work is. I'm not doing this. Not doing that. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Imagine you're holding that dumbbell. Okay? Down, down, down. Switch it out. Less than 10. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, into these cross lifts, which Seemed like they were going to be easy at first. All right, here we go. I want you to get down real low, almost like his back leg is pressing forward, and then extend. Getting that glute below, getting down in here. That's where you're going to really start to feel that quad on fire, and then send it out. Burn. Send that heel up. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Okay? So I think a good focus is the bottom there. And really getting down in here and focusing on hitting that quad. Top, getting down low, up, stretch. Press into the ground with that foot, press and extend. My left side, the one I started on, is definitely the weaker side. I'm not feeling it as much in this side. All right, let's get these mountain climbers out of the way. I'm going to sprint to the end of round 4, sorry. Bring it in. Sprinting to the top of round 5. Keep it going, come on. Light, light, light. No heaviness with that lower body on that. Light, light, light. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, toe taps. We've made it to the end of the round. You can do this. Switches. Drippy. Oh my gosh, my legs feel so heavy. You can barely pick them up. Tap, tap, tap. Come on. All right, 150. Let those arms help you. Come on. Sprint it out. Less than 10. You're almost done with these. Set that to the side. Squat jumps. We've got this. Come on. Take it down. Up and over. Come on. Heels on the ground. Knees track out. Jump. Woo. You got this. Over halfway. Keep it moving. Good energy. Come on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Split squats. I know. Feeling light. Heart rate. Set up. Let's focus on strength here. Down, down, down. A little plyo if you can. Down, down. Balance is being challenged as we fatigue. Down, down, down. Again, imagine that dumbbell in your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's knock these cross lifts out. Feeling a little dizzy, right? Here we go. Down, up. Breathe deep. Go at your own pace. You're almost done today. Hook that leg behind you. Send that knee forward. Sink down. Heel on the ground. All the way down. Up. Woo! On fire. Promise you those final 10 are coming. They're right here. 10 more seconds. Come on, embrace it. You're almost done. 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Don't need to stand up. You can stay right here. Go ahead and set up. And come behind. Down low. Up. Sweep across. Heel comes up. Hook behind. Send it out. Glute down. Out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crawl over to mountain climbers, and we're going to finish this out. 30 seconds to the finish. Here we go. Woo, sweat is just pouring. Get those knees higher. Come on. Final 30. Light, light, light feet on the ground. Keep it moving. Halfway. 15 more seconds. Breathe. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully come up. As last lift. Put your hands behind your head. Let's breathe in now. Get the heart rate down. 160. All right. Focus on getting your heart rate down before we go into our side of core. Good health marker is your ability to get that heart rate down in a short amount of time. So you want to always pay attention to that after workouts like this. High intensity workouts, keep those hands over your head. Breathe in and out. Give us a little time to rest. I'm going to show you the exercises I have for our side of core today. These are going to all be from the ground and all body weight. We have 3 exercises we're doing. 30 seconds for each exercise with 10 seconds transition. 3 reps. All right, so first exercise while you're continuing to rest. Side plank, leg lift. We're still focusing on hitting lower body, even though we are working in all around core and abs with this set. But I wanted to keep incorporating lower body. Okay, so we're working glutes here and your abductors. So coming into side plank, and a forearm plank, and lift up. I'm going to make sure that my shoulders relatively over the elbow. Feet are stacked. I'm going to lift up and keep the leg lifted and lift from here. So I'm not coming all the way down. It's going to be a pulse at the top. Okay, if that's too hard, you're going to come down, bend the knee, bring the knee just slightly in front of you and come up into a modified. And then same thing, you're going to stay right here and do your side leg lift while holding yourself up on the side. Okay, you're going to get all the benefits from that. You're going to do that on both sides. So the 10 seconds, you're going to just rotate and switch to the other side. Start on your weaker side if you know what that is. And then we're going to be going into a glute bridge, alternating single leg. I'm going to add in a pullover. So imagine you're holding onto a resistance band as you pull. We're going to come up into glute bridge. You're going to get your torso in line with hips. Imagine if you're standing up that rib cage is stacked over your pelvis. Same thing. Belly button's down so we're not rounding, okay? Press feet into the ground, squeeze. You're going to lift up on one leg and do a pullover. So you should really feel it here and here, okay? As you come up, we're not sinking down. So we're here, you're staying there. Should be no lowering. If you're lowering, remind yourself, get yourself up into that full range of motion, okay? You can always probably go a little higher, I found, with things like glute bridge or hip thrust, all right? Those are the 3 exercises. We're going to jump right into it and get this side of core done, all right? Woo, all right. I'm going to face away from you to start so I can see the clock and I know when we need to switch for that plank. And our side of core is going to begin in under 10 seconds. Side plank with the leg lift. Stack your feet or modify, coming up and lifting. Leg stays here. Flex the foot. Stay lifted. You're pulsing because you're squeezing really hard here, and that's where that movement's coming from. Lift, lift, lift. Stay lifted through your side. Maybe you're holding onto a rope. Okay, stay lifted. You got 10 more seconds. Keep pulsing. See, I have just a tiny little movement with my leg. 3, 2, 1, and switch it out. 10 seconds to lower down to the ground. And then I'm going to lift up again. Go and pop up the side, up, stay lifted, and that leg stays lifted. Woo! If at any time you gotta go down and come right back up, you can do that. Go to modify, fine too. I'm definitely feeling it from the thighs before pies continuous 20 plus. I'm definitely feeling it starting to shake, right? 10 more seconds here. It's gonna be tough. You got 3, 2, 1. Ooh, lower down into our single leg glute bridge. We're staying in this position for this, and pull over, up, up. As you pull up and over, really feel it working here all around. That knee should come right over top. Imagine you have a resistance band, you're pulling it like it's a magnet. Your fists are magnets to your knees. Up. Stay lifted. If you're down here, press that foot into the ground. You're balancing. You're working on stabilizers on that single leg. 2, 1. All right, 2 more rounds. If at any time on these side planks, because these are tough, just go to modified at any time. Pop up and lift, lift. Stay lifted. Working all around our core here. Breathe. Take your mind somewhere else. Woo. Maybe you're holding on to that rope. Keep yourself lifted so we're not sinking down, but if you need to go to your knee, do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Other side. Goodness. All right, here we go. Pop it up, other side, and lift and lift. Try to get yourself over your elbow if you can. So now you're feeling it there, right? Yes. That side you just worked, now you're having to stabilize with that, and it is just so tough. You can't lift that leg any higher. 10 more seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. Woo! Lower down. It's meant to be challenging. Don't quit. Go to the modified version. Here we go. Up. Magnets coming together. Up. Press that foot in the ground. Stay lifted. That resistance band's coming over. Exhale should come up. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. One more round. Get these evil side planks out of the way. Go to your modified one if you need to do that. You know the drill. Lift, lift, lift. Don't forget about the side plank here. I'm focusing on lifting the leg with it. Stay lifted through your plank. You start to sag down. If you can't stay lifted, go to your knees. 10 more seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Yes, we're on fire today. All right, here we go. Up and lift, lift. This side is gonna be harder because the stabilizing leg is shaking and feel weak and screaming at you, right? Go to the modified if you need. You're almost to the final 10. 10 seconds to go right here. Come on. I'm right there with you. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oof. Final exercise. Glute bridge. Stay lifted in that single leg. Working on all your strength in the core here. Up, down, up. Press into the ground. So when you lift, you're not doing this. Press, lift. Press, lift. Halfway. down, and let's come over. Let's do a little child's pose. Okay, so let's come on to all fours. Knees a little bit wide. You're just going to press your hips back and reach forward with your hands and stay here. So it's a great exercise for the end of the workout or end of a long day. And just breathe. Stay here for as long as you like. And then carefully come up. Woo! That was a tough workout. When you come to standing, that head's the last to lift. That lower body is just feeling really, really fatigued, okay? That's what our thighs before pies workout's all about. We challenge ourselves, work a little bit harder, really focus on that lower body. So I encourage you today to get out and get some walking in too after a workout like this. You don't want to sit down all day. All right, get out and get some movement in, all right? I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was fun. Some new exercises, some challenges. Be thankful for challenges. Be thankful that you did the challenge and you stuck with it, all right? I hope you all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. You enjoy all the things, all the food. Don't worry. It's one day. Enjoy your time with family and friends. We're just here staying consistent with our workouts and doing it in a fun way, and I'm doing it with you together. All right, hope you have a good Thanksgiving, and I will see you for our next continuous workout.